this hot one. So, Metal Gear Solid 2, Part 3, 8 hours in, 16 deaths, 16 saves. This one has been just as crazy as I remember from years ago. And as a reminder of just how crazy things have been, here's what you missed last time on Metal Gear Solid 2. Previously.
Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum.
Okay. Okay.
Metal Gear? What do I need a cell phone for?
Thanks, Robot Ninja.
Time for a treat.
Okay. So now we're equipped.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid. There's something coming up.
Oh, hey, remember that thing from the beginning of the game? Metal Gear.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
You got the collection.
Oh, I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right? What are you... What the...
All right. Good old Metal Gear. Okay. It's going. Wah! Yeah, he had two lines. It was like, "Arr!" and then "Roar!" Very different lines. Okay, so that pretty much sums up where we're at. We are currently doing the underwater escort mission. Everybody's favorite words all put together. The underwater escort mission in this game. We are escorting Otacon's little sister, who not blood relative. Very important to point out because this is an anime. So of course the unrelated by blood little sister has the hots for her big brother because this is an anime, and of course they did. So we're escorting her through the underwater section. Oh, that's right. They put mines here. Okay. Wait, that's the phone. All right, hold up. All right. Be careful, claymore mines are set there. Okay. I should have consulted the cell phone. Or just the mindy. Okay, I was wondering what that sound was. I thought like, oh, maybe that's the mine detector. Okay, I couldn't turn around there. All right, we just gotta crouch for a little bit to stop bleeding. What else to see? Say what? Yep, Ninja Man's got our back. Okay. Will I eventually replay Metal Gear Solid 4? I will. I have to do 3 first. Okay. So for this, it's the hold hands button is triangle. Okay, gameplay. Hey, Jeff.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Well, he gave me the bad touch, and then I had to kill him.
He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
I see.
Of course. I created it.
Hey, Darth Gucci.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right.
Uh.
Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear
Pedro.
is the Patriots' key to
Nice.
supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A
Yeah,
data
Ed said that
processing
he's
system?
That's right. The system
he's
is
almost
social
doubled
device
his
for maintaining
earnings
the Patriots'
since
control.
he last worked
lost
as a
me.
pizza smith.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're
Nice.
aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public.
This Wikipedia
By
dialogue.
deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
Oh, shit.
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about
Do you
is
even
one huge
gene, bro?
censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
Is she really Kyrie
That's
Irving?
not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
She's just telling me all this so she doesn't have to go in the water.
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it.
Clearly
There's a
not.
subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard
No,
they were planning a major
but
experiment in the next few days to
I'm not a
provide
Metal Gear
complex
Solid
data for
character.
GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Just
I think
get in
we
the
better
water.
get moving.
Get in the water, Emma. Get in the
A
water.
little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Oh yeah, especially here.
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Wait, there's mines there again. I thought I cleared those out.
What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know. That's a stretch. But all right. If you say so. Now get in the water. Can I? Okay. All right, Emma. I have things to do. So you just hang out over here. All right, so there's Stillman over here. Come on. Okay. So there's now mines down here. Oh, yo, okay, so if you have the mine detector... Who would have thought? The mine detector detects mines. Oh yeah, I bet encoders have a bad time with these scenes. I don't doubt it. Not a whole lot you can do about that, though. This is one of those worst case scenarios for video encoding. All right. Into the water, Emma. Yeah, that's true. It's not much better on my end. Okay, mine detector. So it's kind of weird. This is actually a little bit easier to control with Emma here. It's like it's slightly more sluggish, but that actually works out nicely. Okay. So through here, make a left, right, left, right, up in here. Okay. And that should be it for the underwater escort, I think. But now we got to get to Shell 1 now. So we got to take the oil fence. Ooh. All right. All right. Through the bugs.
Oh no, bugs! I can't handle bugs. Ow!
All right.
Ow!
No, okay. We're gonna. All right. Now you can handle bugs. All right, problem solved. Okay, it looks like we got guards here now. The solution to that is actually to use the spray. Using the coolant spray to kind of shoo him away, but that's an alternative solution. Nikita bullets. Why does this guy have missiles? Sure, just Metal Gear things. Can't tell if that's a security camera or not. Oh, they fixed the door, it looks like. All right, fine.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with the first floor of the Shell 2 core have ceased.
Uh-oh.
An investigation immediately.
Uh-oh.
Enemy personnel on board. All units, maximum alert.
Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Exercise extreme caution.
Great. where am I supposed to go? Okay, so it looks like I can do HI power plant, biochem. So it was strut L to get down to the oil fence. And I'm pretty sure I can't take the short way. Or maybe I can.
Attack team comes back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
All right. So they never noticed that body there, or the guard missing. That door's still a no-go. And then... Uh-oh. Oh god.
We have a man down! Increase to maximum security! Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Sending reinforcements.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Encounter.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of them. Okay. All right, it's fine. We have... Okay. This is fine. All right. Okay, that didn't go great.
No! Raiden! Raiden!
Ah, shit. I shouldn't have missed that first shot. I didn't think I would get a headshot. Okay. Okay. All right, we're just gonna be way more careful this time. This time. This escort mission is quite something, though. I need to take out this guy before he finds the body. Get up. Okay. Hopefully we don't get the radio call-in thing. Okay, there's one more guard up there. Okay, I think we're still good. Okay. Huh? Okay, so now we gotta get the strut L. Here anymore. Okay. A guard over there. Yeah. Alright, so I can only go north. What? Oh. Is that the only way down to... I gotta put that fire out. Okay, hopefully this actually works. Okay, yeah, so you can just do this. Because Metal Gear. Okay. All right, strut L. Hopefully she has a key card.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Sure. Couldn't recall that after giving me a Wikipedia article on computers. Waiting for that guard to come back. There he is. Okay, I guess he's not going to come back over here.
What's going on? Respond.
All right. What's going on is Emma.
What's
You need to get the fuck up. Because we need to go through a load zone. Okay. Okay. I think we're... Okay. I love that that just works. Okay. Alright, don't mind me, Emma. I'm just doing secret agent things. Why search the bodies when you can do that?
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Exactly. Hey. Yep. Got a haircut a couple days ago. It was getting long enough to bug me. And it was taking forever to wash my hair. And also, now that my county is finally out of the purple tier for the first time since last year, a year ago, and I got vaccinated, I figured it was time.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Yeah, I used to have long hair like 10 plus years ago, and yep, it's just as annoying as I remember it to be.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
Oh, nice. You got a new
This is
computer?
Ryden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Ryden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Yep. I remember this part. At least we got a jam while it happens. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Fine, I'll take this. Yeah, that's how you know this is a 2001 game. They got the D&B. Okay. So there is gun ciphers. Okay. That appears to be clear. Like that. Let's... What? What? Where did they come from? Okay, just walk it off, Emma. You just got shot a few times. Walk it off, champ. Rub some dirt on it. Here's T1T.
Right, and where do you think you're going?
I want to get a slightly higher vantage
Give
point.
her a safe passage with the PSG-1.
These. Oh, we got a guard up top. Got another cipher. That Snake was going to be helping me out here.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Okay. I'm running low on ammo.
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look.
All right, nice.
My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Did you? Okay, so I still have to aim. Okay, there is the snake. Snake's a worse shot than me. Come on, Snake. Well, can't you technically do that in Smash? Or is that only the assist things? I'm not a Smashologist. What a thrilling section this is. Underwater escort into auto scroller. There. There's one right here. I think. Thought I saw one. Okay, maybe not. Other guard there. Okay, those are birds. Kind of hard to tell from this far away. These stupid birds. Okay, there's the cipher.
Emma, open your eyes. Emma! Emma!
Oh my god. Hey! That part was pretty fun. Let's do it again. She walked on a mine because there was a mine. There was a mine there that I didn't see. Okay. So yeah, like, of course. All right, our drugs. Oh god. Yep, those mines are really well hidden. Okay. Which is why I want to clear them out right now. Oh, I completely forgot I had body armor. Bird. Okay. Of course, there's just two mines. Okay. God, that's so stupid. Yep. It was one of those fake pigeons that is filled with explosives. I'm so glad that I finally fixed my pigeon problem. So there's this little overhang right next to my window. Okay. Like 5 feet that way. And because I am my house is in a very specific position that makes it very attractive for random birds to roost in the roof next to me. And for the last like year or two, these enormous pigeons have been nesting in the right next to my window, which normally I wouldn't have an issue with that, but these are like
This is Snake.
big fucking pigeons,
Nice and clear.
and they okay, we're gonna call Snake, have him help us.
Damn.
All right, help Snake. And anytime they're in there, they're going woo hoo woo hoo, making pigeon noises, really annoying pigeon noises. And they're also scratching at the walls, so it's like I gotta listen to these stupid pigeons scratching at my walls all day. And that finally got taken care of like a couple weeks ago. Had the maintenance guy come and install some plastic anti-bird spike things. But I'd have to catch them first. Plus, they're probably filled with poison or something because they are pigeons, and pigeons are the worst. Oh, second worst. Second worst. The worst are seagulls. Which, despite me living so close to the ocean, seagulls are not really a thing around where I am. They're more in like the fishery area of Monterey, which that would make sense because they can get way more free fish there than they would be getting around here. Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna make sure I got. Seagulls were nice living near the pier. Well, when I was in high school, my high school was relatively inland. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're eating lunch outside, which everybody does because of California high school, if you leave your food unattended, a seagull is going to steal it within less than 60 seconds. And also, you gotta listen to them. They're always screaming the song of their people. Always. Oh yeah. Snake? Okay. All right. I think I got all the mines. No more surprise mines. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this part's great, isn't it? I think we did it, though. I do like that there's more sniper variety in this game over the first one. There's more opportunities. What? He's still alive? Or whatever he is? Oh, okay. That was maybe me. My bad. My bad. Just rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine. So good luck finding dirt here. She's no longer our problem.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Bastard.
That wasn't me, yes.
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out. I'll be there.
Doesn't she know all you need to do is just crouch for about 8 seconds? And then bleeding stops. Wait, now I can? Okay.
Snake, what's your situation over there?
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc.
I thought she was
You better
stabbed.
hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I'm in Strat E. Okay. So I'm heading to the core now. Okay. I thought I was still in Strat L. Okay. 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 Wait, what is this? This is new. DG camera. Okay. Zone of the Enders. I really liked Zone of the Enders. Which way am I going? Oh, the conveyor belt stopped. Interesting. Is it, Yeah, there's no branding on that. Oh, shit. I almost walked right onto that. Okay. But yeah, Zone of the Enders. I remember liking Zone of the Enders a whole lot. I never played the sequel. You.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
I pushed up to go and jump over the top thing again, and he took the long way for some reason. Okay. Where our sweet body armor. Okay. Actually, I can... There's no guards around here, so I can safely do this. Okay. I might be able to make it all the way over. I have a feeling there's a reason they put this here, though. Huh. Well, sure. Okay. So we need to get down to B2 of... Alright, B2. So it was this way. There should be a camera right above me, which is out. Okay. You know what? Let's... Just in case. So instead of guards, there's just mines instead. Okay. See, there's the problem. They didn't have her crouch.
How's Emma? I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc.
Hey, Owen.
Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
About that. That's right.
Oh no. Well, actually,
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
what?
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Emma?
Not my fault. I didn't do it.
Answer me.
I wasn't shooting knives.
I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother. She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
I don't remember this. This is a soap opera. Who'd have thought Metal Gear is a telenovela? All right, time to die, bird. Uh-oh. The ghost of his sister possessed the bird.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose.
What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the cama repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
But nanomachines. What if the bird has nanomachines?
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job, we've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
How?
E.E.?
I knew it.
Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the cam off.
Yeah, for a 20-year-old game, this game looks incredible.
Leave it to me.
They're doing the shake like basketball players.
In the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
That's nowhere near elaborate enough to be an NBA handshake, though. It's got to go on for at least 20 seconds.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
What? Okay. I thought he just fell over randomly. Like, sure.
You and me, we're the same.
All right.
Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
Man, this just makes me want to get to Metal Gear Solid 4 even sooner.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden.
What?
I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
This is the birds doing.
You! Ready for some shut-eye?
So Olga is the ninja. Though if you didn't figure that out like 6 hours ago, then I don't know what to say. Vibrating for this. Look at that fluid physics.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
We have 1 bar, Rose. But sure.
Your mission data's been saved.
My PS2 clock got reset. It's now 2000.
Still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
All right. Kids, cover your eyes. Okay, it's part after
It's
this.
been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
All right, cover your eyes, kids.
This is my son. I taught him everything.
What?
Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
All right.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
That really necessary, Olga? Olga?
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Metal Gear, huh? All right. We got medicine. Need this map. Very important. Okay. So what we got? Cold medicine.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
Colonel, are you under orders from the Patriots?
Your role, that is, mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point is that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission, according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
More questions.
Raiden, rendezvous with that man and get your gear back. There's a door on the northeast, second level. Get yourself over there.
Okay.
Raiden, you won't be able to hang, throw, or chokehold anyone in your current state.
Why not?
Is it really necessary to ask? It's just not a good idea to perform those maneuvers. There could be complications.
Oh, really, Jack? Do we have to spell it out for you? Really?
Okay. Took our cold medicine.
Raiden, turn the game console off right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, it's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it. Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Nope.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear. Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home. Actually, there is something I've been meaning to tell you, but I just couldn't. I think you should know, though. On Saturday morning last week, I saw a guy leaving Rosemary's room. How should I put it? It was like they were intimate. I'm sorry. Sorry to bring this up during the mission, but...
All right. Thanks, Colonel. Colonel? Okay. I think those are supposed to be, oh, jeez. Oh, no! not there, game.
An anemone or clematis plant's juice can cause a rash. When pruning them, it's a good idea to wear gloves. Variety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola.
Okay. All right, into the colon. We've already been to the colon.
President Baker should be somewhere to the south of where you blasted through the wall. Hurry and save him before the terrorists discover his code. Actually, I'm in really bad shape financially. I pay money to my ex-wife as part of our divorce settlement, among other bills. I just had no choice but to make you pay for lunch the other day. I'm really sorry. I was a North American fall webworm in my past life. Ah, those were the good old days. What were you in your former life? I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw Space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey Rock. I need scissors. 61. Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete. You got a PSG-1? You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Oh?
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying... I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Oh my god, it's Snake. What'd you do with Iroquois Pliskin?
Where's my gear?
Right over there. That's more like it. Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades.
Alright, suddenly he's an expert. 3 swipes, all it took.
Move the right analog stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the L1 button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Okay. Neat. All right, let's roll Snake.
What do you think?
All right. Wait, no use? Can I... Interesting. They only let you use that. All right. Oh, that's just for the tutorial. Okay.
Come on, time to go. If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Rest in peace, fourth wall.
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between reality and a game.
Diminished sense of reality, huh? VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Believe in what?
That's your problem. Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this Colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
See what the Colonel's got to say about this.
Variety level 7. Shoot down the space invaders. Training will have to be postponed if we are invaded by UFOs. Snake, there's a fork in the conveyor belt. The machine is automatically sorting cargo according to some system. Take a good look at the device. Big boss here. Enter the track on the bridge to the right. Over. Communicator Entertainment Program, Idea Spy 2.5, Episode 1, New York. Here in the city where dreams come true and desires rule, something is being bought, sold, and thrown away, even as we speak. But behind the scenes of business as usual, the nefarious J.E. Corporation lines its already bloated coffers with profits from worthless products. As J.E. swindles yet another innocent into purchasing high-priced junk, the FBI mobilizes a top-secret task force to put a stop to the menace. Now, the city's best-kept secret spy is out there, briefed and ready to protect the people from J.E., the catalog of conspiracy. Just call him 2.5.
Isn't that Snatcher, I think? Well, weren't Junkers from Snatcher?
Like Shakespeare said, naught's had, all's spent, where our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy, or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake. Snake. Remember what De Gaulle said.
Oh, that's right. There's a creeper cam thing in
the graveyard
in VR missions.
Indispensable men.
And in this game, too, I think.
Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can. You wouldn't be trying to give yourself a bogus score using some ingenious trick, would you? That's just about as low as anyone could possibly stoop. I can't believe you sometimes.
Is this the sweet pea pasta? Sorry. Oh, Ghost Babble.
Follow me. You all right?
Range on the sword is always like just slightly not far enough. Okay. Hey, Zach. Okay.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The kernel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the kernel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Let's send this call to voicemail. Ah, the sigmoid colon. Of course.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Sure. Metal Gear things. Alright, 3 rations. I'm sure this will be fine. Okay. Got big ladder up. Let's do it. Give them all the old stabby stab here. Vision mailed. The dankest meme of 2001. Vision mailed. Really?
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try,
let's cut down on the
endless nightmare. The
language
is to see it.
Casual racism thing, please.
Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do?
Bullets can't get near her.
He's got infinite bullets.
There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
I don't think that's gonna work, Snake. Okay, this part I remember. And I remember this part sucked. I hope I can do this first try. I don't think in this game, besides the cutscene that we already got earlier. So I don't know
I've been watching how you fight.
Later games say anything about that.
It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
The S3. What's Amazon got to do with
It
this?
was a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation.
What?
It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival, it was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
All right. Cool sequence.
No more games, Raiden. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Yes. They do stuff we will see later. We already got choked out by the tentacle earlier. So at the very least, their function is 1, look cool, and then 2, choke Raiden. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good. I have one. I know, it's only 3 Metal Gears. What's the big deal? We do get some sick D&D out of it, though. Kind of tedious? Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. No!
Shit!
Stuck in the corner. Oh, great. Yep, 3 Metal Gears. 3 Metal Gears. Alright, so it was, there was some dialogue earlier in the game. There's actually 36 Metal Gears. I don't know why this one is sticking around for so long. Dang it. Shit! Am I out of rat? Okay. So yeah, you want to hit it on the leg, and then yep, only about 50. Oh, come on. This stinger lock on. Use some work. Okay, we did it. First try.
It's no use.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack. So you decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
All right.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Stupid machines!
Yeah, P90 with incendiary round, I guess.
Bring him in.
All right. Well, we don't have to listen to Rose anymore. It is January 1st, 2000, according to my PS2. Sure.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son!
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Alyssa.
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
What?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
Yeah?
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people, a sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
That was
Solidus,
pre-release demo footage.
The boy was selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project? How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
Ed.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
Yep, just Metal Gear things.
It missed. Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Bastard.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then? Damn.
Time for some anime.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn! Try this instead.
been waiting for this!
It can't be!
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye!
Damn!
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing! Hey, Snake! You coming?
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
No, it's the 10th.
George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon.
I actually can't remember the last time
my mark in history.
I did an input.
But the Patriots would deny us even that.
Besides the getting choked part.
I will triumph over the Patriots.
I think it was the boss fight.
Us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
He did it. He said the name of the game.
Raiden, are you receiving?
Well,
we're still here.
How's that possible?
20 minutes.
AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race was open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
I should also point out
human memories.
I plan on playing Xenosaga, the Xenosaga games at some point.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be
And Xenosaga Episode 1 has a literal 1 hour long cutscene.
We've always kept records of our lives. Through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
If you think this is bad.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second.
Yeah, the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4 is also super long.
Never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
So GW
That's
is
what
Facebook.
it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that all this self is something that you yourself fashioned. Every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
Yeah, this was 2001.
Control human thought, human behavior.
And all of this stuff still applies in 2021.
Be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule in
everything that the AI and Jack are arguing
no
about.
matter how able be to us.
The S3 plan does not stand for
If you take out the anime shit,
what it does stand
the points for this still apply to modern digital society.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method.
Yeah, this could have been a New York Times op-ed today.
What you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
Vision mail. There it is.
What you experienced was the...
Yeah, it hurts my head too, and I played this game a whole bunch of times.
You heard what President Johnson said.
Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
Yep, and as ridiculous as this game is, 4 is even more so.
Right. There are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
But I'm going to do 3 before 4.
It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise.
But first,
Raiden, take Solidus down.
10 more minutes
Think
cutscenes.
again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix. It's time we were both free.
All right.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Okay, better not screw this up because our last save was 33 minutes ago. Oh. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, there's a ration over there. That's how you do it. Oh. Oh, oh.
Take this!
Nope, don't fall off the roof. Are you? No. Overblood 2 was 50% cutscenes though, or just about.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
What's wrong with you? Take this! Over here! Die! Take this! Take this! Over here! What's wrong with you? Let's
Okay. All right, so 10 hours, 47 minutes was our last input. Everybody else going about their business. Nothing to see here.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
That's the thing you'd normally see on a New York subway,
What am I
supposed
to believe in?
Of course, regular New Yorkers not batting an eye.
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah, a clean slate, a new name, new memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Raiden is up to in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's pretty awesome.
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life.
Oh wait, that was my player name. Of A.
They taught me some good things too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it.
So Raiden is me. I am Raiden.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead.
Like, I'm honestly unsure.
The list of all the Patriots.
If all these people in the background
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
are like a hallucination or something.
What?
This virus
Okay, I guess they
is
are.
coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh.
By the way, let's not get too far into Metal Gear Solid 4 plot things, because I can barely remember what happened in it. So let's avoid those if at all possible. And 3 for that matter. It's been a long time since I played those.
I know.
And then 5 I haven't played at all, so especially avoid those. All I know is Kiefer Sutherland is in
Do
it.
you remember this place?
Because Konami.
This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
You totally do eat snake in Snake Eater.
That's it.
Because there's a food eating system.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
And that was one of the things I didn't like about 3, come to think of it.
Living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
It was the hunger thing.
The genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Alright. I'm sure Raiden and Rose live happily ever after this game. Definitely no future problems with those two. And this footage is probably shot in like 98, probably, based off of how long it took.
At the stars and the sky up above, and think, what am I made of? Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt?
Scott Dolph. Scott Dolph is Hideo Kojima's bodyguard and was also Scotty D in some early Dance Dance Revolution games. Scotty D.
On the street,
Multi-talented guy.
and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday.
See, caption integration, Scott Dolph. Scott Dolph was just doing everything.
Till the end.
Turns out more important than Kojima and all this.
Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday.
Yep, no more Metal Gear games. You can keep doing Zone of the Enders instead. I would have been fine with that. Zone of the Enders is great. I never played 2 though.
And dreams that I let slip away.
I'm not sure when I'm gonna do. What was that most recent one that people were going crazy over? I've already forgotten the name of it, but I'll probably play it sometime on PC. The one where you're a courier. The courier with the baby. Yeah, Death Stranding. Yep. Yeah, I heard that one. I've heard mixed things about Death Stranding. Like for Kojima super fans, Death Stranding is just the greatest game ever made. You don't need to play anything else. And then people who aren't super fans probably give a more realistic view of that game, but I'll see for myself. I'll see for myself. Yeah, apparently the PC version's really good. Like, PC's apparently going to be the ideal way to experience that.
Why can't each of us in the world ever see the best things in life are free?
Yeah, I have the PC release of Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, so I'm set on that. I also had it on PS3, but given the choice, I'll play those on PC.
I fall to my knees, I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me by. Happy ever after, please stay for a while. Make time.
Moving on to 4, yeah, just read a synopsis of what happened in 3 and move on with your life if you're not enjoying 3. 3 is just so divisive. Or watch like a cutscene compilation of 3. Or you could watch my playthrough of 3. I'm gonna play through the whole thing. So, if you just want to live vicariously through me on Metal Gear 3, go right ahead.
Come what may, bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war.
And then for 4, you just want to go in as blind as you can.
Slip away.
Yes. There's a boss called The End in 3 that, yeah, you can... you could literally wait for a week and the boss just dies of old age. That's pretty great. Yeah, that's true. You can't just play on super easy. I think that's what I did when I played 3 years ago. I think I still probably Game Shark too, even on very easy. Like, man, I was really bad at video games back then. Not that now is much different, but hey. I can finally say I beat Metal Gear Solid 2 on normal now, though. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of weird stuff like that for 3. That, again, let's not get into spoiler territory here for 3 or 4 or 5 or any of the other ones. There might be people here that want to play those and want to stay unspoiled. Please and thank you. We have the spoiler tag function if you want to discuss specific things. Alright. Game posters. Ghost Babel. Metal Gear with no space in it. McFarlane Toys. I forgot they had a tie-in with this, of course. Yeah, I don't know. I might do Ghost Babel. If I'm gonna be playing these, I really don't want to play the portable games like Metal Gear Acid. I still continue to not like strategy RPGs, and that's kind of what Acid is. And I don't want to do Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear 2. But I don't know. Ghost Babel. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about Peace Walker either. The thing about playing PSP games, I'd want to play them on console, and
life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
all right. So the ending was about 20 minutes from killing the boss to here. About 20 minutes.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Okay. 19 times saved. What? Sure. Alert mode. 139. 9 hours, 38 minutes. All right, what rank do we get? Is the Metroid password? Oh yeah, that's right. So you enter in the code to Konami Japan, and there was like an online leaderboard or something, I think, for this. I remember that. I remember that being a thing. I remember entering in my code, and yeah, it was not high on the leaderboard. All right, there we go. So pull that up in the Wayback Machine. New item obtained. All right, what do we get? The digital camera. You can use it in the tanker episode. Neat. The digital camera. You can use it in the plant episode. Save. Sure. Okay. And it turns red. Nice. Okay. And I think it changes the title screen a little bit. I'm not sure if it changes the okay, it doesn't change that. But I think the title screen before was red and it had Snake on it. And now it is blue with Raiden on it. Neat. All right. Anything in here? Previous story. Let's just got that. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea to go there. Okay. All right, so another important thing here, because this is a PS2 game. All right. Let me boot my system into regular PS2 mode. All right. So we made a shitload of save games. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's... Huh. Okay, so there's different plant beginning hold. Oh, okay. So these are for the tanker level. They have the regular cipher as the save icon. So PS2 save icons, pretty neat because they can make them 3D and animated. And then once you get to the plant, you get the gun cipher, and it's red. What color were these? Okay, those were also red. Neat. And then the clear. None of those are the clear file. Okay, so let's go down through these, see if we can find the clear. Oh, because they're from 2000. That's why. Look at. So if you didn't know that I was a rhythm gamer, here is my bona fides. Like Guitar Man. Sky Odyssey is the yellow plane, so probably. Unreal Tournament. Okay, so it looks like the plant cleared. Okay, so that's no different for the clear save. Neat. Unreal Tournament, Summoner, the hottest game that's gonna get a playthrough sometime. And then everybody's favorite, Corrupted Data. Good old PS2 memory cards. Yep, the good old Corrupt Data. I actually have, if you want to see some quality PS2 stuff here. So my Final Fantasy X save is size ? Kilobytes. And if I try to delete it, I can't. My memory card is now haunted by a Final Fantasy X save that I can't get rid of. I can probably get rid of it in like a custom PS2 memory manager app or something, but for now, my PS2 is haunted. Okay, let's cut the timer. Oh man, Metal Gear 2, huh? All right, 11 hours, 10 minutes. Completed. Yes. Cheated. No. Not this time. All right, things I liked. Completely bonkers story. Great graphics, even for a 20-year-old game. Nice music in this one, especially compared to the first game. Let's see. Decent length. Let's see. You want to see me play 2DX? Well, maybe at some point. I have the controllers for it. What I've actually been thinking of is I have the DJ Hero controller, and I've been meaning to play that for a long time. I have a feeling, though, that's going to be one of those games that I can't stream on YouTube, so I'm going to have to stream it only to my site. And I don't know, I might have to do the same thing for 2DX and other things, but I have things in place for making stuff like that happen, so. Let's see, what else? Fun boss fights. Fun boss fights. Nice quality of life upgrades compared to the first game. Yeah, of course, the games with US music are absolutely going to trigger some form of content ID, so yeah. Probably, definitely gonna have to put those up on my site, or just not put up VODs of them. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to risk it. Okay. That covers most of that. Things I didn't like. A few of the deaths felt cheap. got me on that one there, Peepo. Felt cheap. Some of the cutscenes were a little long. Some of the dialogue felt like they were reading off a Wikipedia article. And that's about it. That's about it for that. Bank memes, Wikipedia dialogue. Bad touches from the president. Yeah, sure. Underwater escort mission. VR. Virtual reality. Infinite ammo. All right, I'm curious how text-to-speech does this. Iroquois Pliskin. Yo. All right, the one thing that Microsoft text-to-speech got right. Sure. Let's see. Arm transplant, spooky ghost. All right, arm transplant, spooky ghost possession. Yeah. I think that's about it. I think that's about it for that. Okay, drum bass. Yeah, this game did. Sure as hell did. Alien Mouse. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with officially no. None in this one. Okay. Difficulty easy to hard. So I can't remember if Metal Gear 1 had this, but the continue system where it if you die, it just kind of respawns you back at the you entering the area. Which if it didn't have that, this would be substantially more harder. Also another big quality of life thing that they did over the first game was you can now aim in first person mode besides the sniper rifle and the Stinger and the Nikita. I think those were the three things you could aim down the sight for in the first game. So that was nice that they give you a proper way to actually fire a weapon in first person in this rather than just look around. So that certainly made the combat easier, I think. It certainly felt like, so the beginning of the plant part on the big shell, like the first hour or so of that actually felt kind of difficult. Until I got the suppressor for the SOCOM, for the lethal pistol. That is when the game got considerably easier. Like I think the only times that I really died after that part, I think it was about here, was where I got it. Because most of these are just like the instant fail for like, oh no, you slipped off a pipe because there was bird shit on it. Or you accidentally missed a claymore that Emma walks into. So it certainly felt like most of these weren't combat deaths. I know there were a couple past this point, but for the most part, those were the kind of designed fails, I guess, for those. Like this one, this is when I was shooting the transmitters on the bombs, I think. is what this was. So a lot of these deaths are actually accounted for from that one section between cores 1 and 2. So I think on average, so I played this on normal. I wouldn't call this like super challenging. So I think on normal past this part here, this is probably a bit below average on difficulty for this one. I believe I gave Metal Gear 1 right in the middle here for difficulty. So I think on average, Metal Gear 2 a little bit easier than 1. Nice. Monkey Island remix. Okay. And then Metal Gear Solid 2. So 20 years after this game came out, graphically, this is still looks amazing. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 still looks this could pass for a game that came out this year, really. Of course there's gonna have to be more effects and animations are better nowadays, but man, this game still looks so good for a 20-year-old game. Sound design great. I loved I'm trying to think of any acting in this I didn't like, and I'm coming up blank. There couldn't really find any real fault in the acting, besides the parts that are supposed to be kind of dumb, like the computer breaking down at the end. Let's see. So gameplay wise, I like that they added in a lot of quality of life stuff in this. It's nice that the continue system was in place. It feels like there's a lot more variety to this one, like the whole bomb defusing thing. For the first like third or so of the big shell part of the game. And then giving you the sword at the end game part, that was also a nice, cool change of pace for that. Also, what was nice was I didn't feel like I had to play this so much as a stealth game for a lot of the game. If you need to shoot your way out of situations in this game, for the most part you can. You do have to go eventually like run and hide, otherwise enemies will keep spawning. But I think this game strikes a decent balance between run and gun and stealth, especially compared to like the first game, where you really did have to sneak around for a lot of it, especially because of the aiming thing. Like it kind of all comes back to the aim down the sights thing in this. If they didn't have the aim down sights in first person mode thing, and you had to stick with the just the hold square thing in the overhead view, this would probably be a much different game. You'd have to approach it in a much different way. And I know that the higher difficulty modes for this also change up the gameplay significantly, because you can't get away with stuff like that in the higher difficulty modes. So that's also something to kind of keep in mind with this. But I rate these games based off of the default difficulty, which is normal in this case. So that's how I feel about that. So I think all in total, the story, we're going to put the story to the side, because the story is what it is. It's kind of love it or hate it. I liked it. I liked the story of this one. As bonkers as this game is, I did enjoy it. And I did think it was a lot of fun. It would have been nice if there was a bit more gameplay sprinkled in there with all the cutscenes, especially towards the end. But that's kind of the Metal Gear experience, and you kind of have to go in with that mindset in place of like, okay, I'm gonna play the game for 5 minutes and then have this crazy ass anime story play for 10 minutes and then repeat the loop. So that's just part of the game. So I think in total, Metal Gear Solid 2, I can give that a 5. I also gave Metal Gear Solid 1 a 5. If I had to do a power ranking of these, which I'm not sure I have in my notes here, the power ranking sheet, but if I were going to rank these so far of the Metal Gears that I have streamed, which would be Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2, the top of the power ranking list would be Metal Gear Solid 1, and then just below it, Metal Gear Solid 2. So that is the list as it currently is. When I eventually do Metal Gear Solid 3, 4, and it sounds like maybe a few others, and 5, both parts of 5, we'll certainly fill out that power ranking list. But for now, that's how I feel about the series. So yeah, there we go. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, 11 hours, 10 minutes. Great game.